Duck bleatings.
I wanted to say it.
Oh, I'm sorry. You can say it next time. So, welcome all. Welcome back. I wanted to throw out a book recommendation today, if I may.
I'll allow it. On your channel.
It's our channel.
Well.
So.
I'm a guest star.
No, this is very much...
You do all the work. Oh, shit.
I mean, what do you mean I do all the work? If anything, I'm taking advantage of you and your nice nature.
No, I mean, like, you like, half the videos are not the gaming stuff on this channel.
The book stuff. Yeah, but you do all the work for the gaming stuff. Right, book recommendations. So, I don't know why more people aren't reading this book or, like, don't know about it or whatever, but it's called The Glut, and it's by Matthew Cash, and I can't recommend it highly enough. The concept, when you see the cover of the book, you'll think, no, I don't want to. Not for me, thanks, sir. And I read it because it was a review request for Happy Go Horror. Mm-hmm. And I finally managed to get to it because I tried to do them in order. And Matthew sent this to me ages ago. And the cover is just this big, enormous, like, gross-looking blob thing. And weird sort of like symbols or something over it, and I look. This is no disrespect to the cover artist or to Matthew, but I just looked at it and thought this is going to be gross, and I don't want to read it. But read it, I did, and it was gross. But and I mean, like, I don't mean a bit like you wince through a paragraph gross. I mean, like, this is disgusting, and the reason it's so disgusting is because the writing is so good.
Oh, right, yeah.
Like, you could practically smell it. Like, Mikey hasn't even seen the cover. He doesn't even know.
I want to see, is it in the room right now?
No, I only have it on Kindle, but I am going to get a paperback. So the the
number of fucking... If I was on the other side of the counter, the number of customers I want to do this to.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Damn.
If you've worked in customer service, you'll know.
This is cathartic. I wish it was the flip the other side, but, we live vicariously on this channel. So,
let me tell you the premise of this tale of the Glut, right? The concept of this book is nuts. So, at its core, it's sort of like a duality type story, like a werewolf story or like a Jekyll Hyde type thing, right? But it's done in such a unique way. I've never read or seen anything like it before. It's about this guy who's like really struggling with his weight and he's obese, and like it did a really good job of painting like the mental compulsion to eat even when you know it's really bad for your health and all that stuff. And I think like a lot of people would like relate. What's in there? So, and another guy that this guy knows like suddenly loses all the weight and gets really fit and everything, like in like record time, and he just doesn't believe that he's done it naturally, and as it turns out he didn't. There's an ancient ritual. Basically the concept is that anything that drives like addictions or like compulsive behavior is caused by like a sort of demonic like presence in your psyche, and you can detach yourself from it. So like alcohol, food, whatever it might be, murder. Like if you have a penchant for doing a murder,
I can.
So you have to do this really, really. Mikey knows that all too well. So you go to a really disgusting ritual, like it's so disgusting that I had to skim paragraphs because it was making me feel sick to my stomach to read it, which is very rare for me. But yeah, to separate yourself from the thing, and then won't say any more about it from there. But it was wild, and it was so good. It was just so good.
Nice.
Yeah, it was really so. Like that's my book recommendation. If you check it out on the Amazons or Goodreads.
I'll put the link in the. Yeah, well, if you want to put the link in.
Yeah, I'll put a link in the description if you want to check it out a bit more. There'll be a full review coming on the website. I've already reviewed it. I will review it on Amazon and Goodreads this week. But I wholeheartedly recommend it because it's not the kind of thing that I would normally pick up. Judging by the cover, I wouldn't have picked it up. If I'd read the synopsis, I probably wouldn't have picked it up even. But it's one of the best books I've read in months. So, yeah, just wanted to shout that out because, like, the gross stuff, like, I did have to skim over a few bits, admittedly, but it didn't, like, ruin my overall enjoyment of the book. And that is my book review of The Glut. My spoiler-free book review.
Yeah. I like a good old bit of grossness.
Oh, I have to show it to you.
I'd like to see it.
Oh, I felt like they could make this would like be like a perfect film as well. This book, you know, like you read some stuff and it would just. Here come your favorite enemies. So, in case it hasn't come up yet, because I've been chatting and haven't.
Oh my god, I'm doing this. Do you know what? Fuck these guys.
Things can attack you when you're mid-spell.
Yeah, I'm doing this.
It'll...
Oh shit, that was a waste.
Throw you off before you finish the spell, and if that happens, do you still lose the MP?
Should we find out?
Yeah. I couldn't remember. If something interrupts you mid-spell, do you lose the MP, I wonder?
I don't know. We're going to have to keep an eye on that.
Yeah, if you're midway through casting something. I feel like you do.
Did I just get interrupted casting that then, or anything?
No.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going to have to do it intentionally and find out.
Yeah, I think so. I think it depends on how far into casting it you are. But I think you still lose the MP. Yeah, that memory has come back to me. Now, my memories are very unreliable, so that doesn't necessarily mean anything. I permanently have that Mandulluh effect thing going.
Mandulluh?
Wait.
I'm giving her a glare.
Case in point.
That's going to be the episode title. The Mandela effect. Oh god, not the bats.
Mandela. I meant Mandela. Obviously.
Thanks.
Oh. Oh. Just if ever there was a point that proved, like, if I ever said something to prove my point that my memory is crap. I've got old person brain. Mandulluh, why did I say that?
Fucking hell. It's on tape, Kale. Got it on tape.
Oh, I haven't had a lot of sleep.
If anyone's wondering how old we are, we're recording these on tape.
Oh, God. We're the VHS generation. Oh.
Yeah, man, the life was going to bed, going to sleep when I was a kid with a film on the TV at the other end of my bed. And it was on a VHS tape, so I would just sleep through it, and then it would get right to the end, and then it would rewind itself, so it would be ready for me to play the next night.
Yeah, and do you know what the height of technology was? It was like really exciting and fancy if you had one.
Yeah.
A TV VHS combo.
Oh yeah. I just had a VHS with the TV on top of it. Mm-hmm. So, and I just told everyone it was the new swanky combo machine. I didn't check the time when we hit record, did you?
It wasn't that long ago.
Professionalism. I'm not going to the roof garden. Fuck it. I think it's just more caterpillars.
It's full of enemies and
I'm not
precious
doing,
EXP.
It's got to be worth like 50
battle points and EXP up there.
For fuck's sake.
You go get your battle. You'll be sorry later when you can't.
It's going to be worth
spell.
50, and I'm going to have like 10,000 left at the end. I just know it. You watch. Right, get him a good gun out.
I will watch.
Actually, no, do you know what? That sounds like bats.
I wanted to say something extremely important. Hello, Tasha.
Hello.
That wasn't the extremely important thing.
Was it not? Sorry,
no,
Tasha.
The extremely important thing.
Oh, God.
Was that Tasha had one of those TV video combos.
Yeah.
I remember it. It was blue.
It was blue.
It was blue, yeah.
But
the TV was blue, and I thought that was so cool.
Wait,
Tash,
my TV was blue.
Wait, Tash, is that real? Or is that something else that I've just made up? That, like, my memory's telling me was a thing?
Ooh.
I don't trust myself anymore after Mandulluh.
I don't trust you at all. Mandulluh or no. Oh, god damn it, the fucking environment.
I know that lack of sleep impairs your cognitive function, so like your ability to think like you normally do starts to go out the window when you're
my god,
tired.
Kayleigh, it was worth fucking 30 EXP.
Well, that's not my fault, so
It's literally your
I
fault.
don't want any of your attitude. That's 30 EXP you wouldn't have had without my encouragement. And also,
Anytime that I overshoot an expense by 30 or more, I'm going to get smug about it. Anytime I undershoot something by 30 or less, I'm going to get really quiet.
I wanted to ask you this because you're brainy and you know things.
I know everything.
So I know that lack of sleep impairs your cognitive ability.
Yeah.
Does anything else do it? Because sometimes, you know, like when all of a sudden you can't think of a word. It's right there, you can't think of it, or this happens to me when I've had a long day at my computer. I'll be midway through typing a sentence and all of a sudden the word doesn't look like it makes any sense anymore, like a normal word.
Oh, that, I can tell you what that is.
Oh, go on.
It's a cousin of Deja Vu. I forget which one. It's either Presque Vu or Jamais Vu. And it's the one where if you overexcite a neuron in your brain, like you keep firing it over and over, it kind of gets exhausted and stops firing, and when that happens, it stops looking like a real word because the link no longer works properly.
I knew he'd know. Can you believe this guy? I just want to remind everyone when he comes out with things like that by trade and profession, he's a musician.
I mean, the comments field could be filled with people saying I'm full of shit right now. This is just stuff I read on the internet. I don't know how valid it is.
Oh, well, so
Look at that. Look at that. How many different renders did they have of that door to have the lights flickering?
Yeah, lots.
Like 6 or 7 different renders, right? For like no reason other than detail.
Many renders.
Oh, if anyone's wondering how I got the code for that bridge, it's memory, but there's a note on the wall. I should have looked at it for the sake of our Let's Play.
Yeah, it's in the office, right?
It's in the office, and it's the musical notes, and it's got a G, A, and a C on musical notes, and it.
Okay, so riddle me this.
Yeah.
Why could I remember where the note is to get that code?
Yeah.
But I said Mandulluh. What's that?
Because you care more about fighting neo-mitochondrial creatures than you do of our Lord and Savior Nelson Mandela.
I do.
Oh, also,
true story.
no, there's a change in music here, ready? On context of looking at this bomb.
Yeah.
Which I'm just going to point out in advance.
Yeah. Yeah, it's cool. So...
I like... Because that's optional. So this track was made optionally.
Okay.
Because you didn't have to look at the bomb.
Oh, cool. So you could have just carried on without...
Yeah, so I really like that.
Better save
I mean,
your
to be fair, now that
progress.
I'm listening to it, it's just a bass note. Going
Yeah,
do,
well, so
do.
is
So
the
it
thing.
probably didn't take a lot of effort to make, but
It's very John Carpenter.
it is. It is actually. Now that you say that, I kind of like it. It's got a Escape from New York vibe.
So I was thinking The Thing.
I'm gonna pull you up on there. That wasn't John Carpenter.
I know. I did know that. But whatever.
Oh no, there was some notes.
This one time, I was thinking about like when your brain just fries. So I like talking to Mikey about stuff. He's quite knowledgeable about a broad range of subjects.
I'm so smart. I know everything.
Way more knowledgeable than me about most things.
I'm amazing.
And
see that city out there? It's LA. Do you know what LA means? A whale's vagina.
No, there's no way that's correct.
No, that's agree to disagree. I fucking hate that. I hate it when it's like agree. So when you make a point that's like someone can't argue back on, and then they go agree to disagree. It's like, no, I don't.
Well,
I don't agree.
Those people are what the abomination that is Dr. Phil would call a right fighter.
Right.
Where people
You fight to be right.
Yeah, people care more about being right than having the correct information if it risks proving them wrong.
Yeah.
And I don't know what that is, because a lot of people have that, and I used to have it. It's like, I don't know, I think people feel stupid when they're corrected.
What are you? I'm not a what, I'm a who. I'm just wearing a mask. Wow.
Sassy.
I'm sorry to all of our watchers who are doing the thing that I do, which is I listen.
Instead of watch the screen, I do that as well.
But then that's the primary reason that when I watch Let's Plays, I only watch games I know. Because if I don't know the game, I have to watch.
Now, we're early in the game here, but this guy can mess you up.
Night.
Just like
I'm too powerful.
You underestimate my power.
I'm so shit. I'm so strong.
There's a technique you can use up here where you shoot the thingies. That was a good explanation. Those thingies for you.
I'm gonna get it.
There you go. You make him electric a bit. Those were some words. I'm a writer.
Oh god. Yeah, and I'm a gamer, and I'm getting my ass handed to me.
Well, that's what you get for being too.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Oh no. Hey, guess what? Guess what I did? I got the best spell in the game.
Hey, guess what?
No! Oh no! Oh no!
Right, don't panic. Everything's alright.
Okay, no, I'm fine. It was about to cast, and then she got paralyzed.
Yeah.
And it was lame as shit.
Much like in Final Fantasy, there are enemies that can cause you sort of stats ailments. Oh, you didn't get him.
I got.
Oh. I'd love to know who was in a sound booth recording that.
I got him.
Reminded me of Tarzan.
Oh, yeah. Oh, if he gets you at the end of this, you're dead. So.
Yeah.
Did you say shit?
He did. And I remember being shocked by that when I was a kid.
Yeah. Right, I'm gonna let the cutscene roll, and then we're gonna see how much time we've been recording, and then I'll decide whether or not we're gonna say bye. Basically,
I think it will be time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Could we do one more?
Possible?
Alright, going up. Oh, Jesus Christ.
We could definitely do the cutscene. That's not quite how it sounded.
Enough games, and now drop it. Can you imagine if Aya did that? He was like, "Do you think you're any match for me?" And she just comes in and goes, "Possible?" And just fires a gun and goes shoot bang with it. Oh my god. No, he did the... Hang on, wait. Whoa.
Where did Rupert come from?
Well, he was in the building with me. We saw him.
I don't know. I was just lying over here. Let me press this button.
This is goofy.
It is quite.
Can you imagine if it, like, because it started blowing up. You imagine if all the bombs just went off together.
Yeah.
And this is how they died.
Yeah, it was a really short game.
Man.
Sega.
What?
I don't know.
This is Square
I
Enix
know.
Soft.
Squaresoft.
Yeah, Squaresoft, the good company. I'm gonna say it. The noticeable drop in quality happened after it became Enix. Well, it didn't become Enix, merged with Enix, but fuck it. Oh yeah, I'm gonna do that check.
We were pretty bitter about that merger, to be honest, guys.
I'm totally...
He's walked off. Oh no. Willie!
Still recording with you. Oh, perfect timing.
Are we still rolling?
Yeah, we're rolling. Look, it's Eric Baldwin.
Yeah, I always knew. I suspected all along.
I mean, there's no good place to stop here, so we're gonna have to just keep rolling for a couple of minutes, but we're fine.
That's cool, that's cool.
Yeah, so that's Baldwin. Useless
If any...
dickhead. No, like, the number of times, there's gonna be like a running gag in this game where like every time you go on a phone, it's like, man, you're dealing with something really, we could stop at this moment, but then there's no sync, so yeah, let's just keep going.
Yeah. I always read the paper like that.
Yeah. Just don't unfold it, just like...
I bought a newspaper yesterday.
That's
That's
how old you are.
I was shopping for Nan, and I thought, oh my god, I'm buying a newspaper. I don't know if I've ever done that before.
No. Thanks for explaining what the word NMC means to the person who's been hunting them for the last 3 years.
As you know.
As you know. As you know, you were involved in an incident involving NMCs in New York City.
It's very expositional.
Oh, by the way, once you've played Parasite Eve 1, which you're gonna do.
Yeah.
You don't have a choice.
Yeah.
Right, so basically, more monsters in Nevada Desert. No, not in the Mojave Desert. So we're gonna go look for.
Is that how you pronounce it?
What were you calling it? The Mojave?
The Mojave, yeah. To be fair, I learned that word by reading it in this game when I was a teenager.
Yeah. The Mojave Desert.
It's not as bad as how I was pronouncing Arkansas until a few months ago.
Yeah. To be fair, there is a place just called Kansas, not too far away. Spelled exactly the same.
Yeah, it was only a few months ago Mike and I were talking about states, and I just really confidently came out with Arkansas. But how was I to know? Come on.
Yeah. I believe these are named, these are Spanish names because it was all Mexican territory until the Alamo, I guess? I don't know.
You see what I mean? Like, he just knows stuff.
No, like, that's going to be extremely reductionist, and someone's going to be like, yeah, you need to read up. But, like, I don't know if it culminated in the Alamo. That was, like, one big battle. But basically, like, a lot of the southern states that are, like, have a lot of Spanish-speaking people in it were Mexican territory, I think.
Okay, well...
And so that's why the Mojave Desert has the Spanish name.
Well, that makes sense. You nerd.
Fuck you.
How dare you speak to your elder in that fashion?
But I that's literally as far as I think I know. So if someone would like to fill me in the comments, that'd be lovely, because, yeah. I don't know anything about it.
I don't know that much about where we live. Like...
So we live in a country called Wales.
Yeah, someone asked me what the population of the UK is today, and I had absolutely no idea.
That's about 70 million.
Not even a ballpark. It was 68, and apparently, according to the internet. And I only know that because it was Googled in front of me today. I had no idea.
I think the population of Wales is 3 million.
Yeah, well, this is how skewed my perception of, like, amounts and numbers is, because I would have guessed, like, 6 or 7 million in the whole game.
In all the UK?
Yeah,
Oh.
because I'm stupid.
Well,
and
the thing
I just,
is, no, it's not because you're stupid. It's because you don't know the numbers, and we humans cannot comprehend millions of objects.
Oh,
it's
right.
just too
I
big.
can assure you, sir, that I am stupid.
Well,
And
not
I
in
will
this
not
case.
have
Maybe
you
in some other
denigrate
cases.
my character in this fashion.
Shape-changing creatures. Somebody was controlling them.
Yeah.
That's not a name. That's just his verbal take.
No, that was just me.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think that was a slight Spanish racism I just did. I'm so sorry. You were just saying it.
How?
I don't know.
Why would it be What?
Do you know? No, I think it's better if I just stop trying to explain, because it's going to make me
Are
sound
you
like
thinking Native Americans?
No,
with the Cowboys and Indians kind of thing where they go which that's probably racist.
I'll tell you what I was I'll tell you what I was thinking. West Side Story. And now that I think about that, weren't they Italian? Wait, no, were they? Oh
No.
God!
No, the Jets and that's like a where's it set? Where's it set? It's like a Romeo and Juliet sort of kind of.
Isn't it Latin America?
Yes.
Spanish America.
Oh God,
Latin?
I don't know.
Oh my God!
I've not seen it.
I haven't slept properly in a couple of weeks, so
I love
sorry.
that quote in Red Dwarf where Lister's asking Rimmer if he's actually read any of his Shakespeare that he's refusing to burn. And he's like, I've seen West Side Story is based on one.
Oh, I know who'll know. Mom,
Yeah?
Mom, you're
Yeah,
here, right?
Mum, riddle us this. Bye.